It's live 89.5. Steve here on Lifestyle, right the way through until 3 o'clock this afternoon. And between 1 and 2, we like to bring somebody into the studio to have a little chat about what they are up to, what they do, and why they're here in this beautiful part of the world. And we've been heavily supporting and the good friends at Laguna Summer Family Festival on what they've been doing. We had Ron in last week talking about his Kidzole. And today we've got Kaye in from Kaye Zumba Model Smith, it says here on my piece of paper. Tell us a little bit more, and good afternoon and welcome to Lifestyle, Kaye.
Hello, Steve. Hi, how are you doing?
I'm all right, thank you. Good to have you here today. Thank you very much indeed.
Thank you for inviting me.
Not a problem at all. So I can detect a little bit of a Brummie accent in there. Are you from the Midlands in the UK?
I am from the Midlands in the UK.
Are you? Yeah.
Yes.
Whereabout?
Well, initially I was born in Tamworth near Birmingham.
Know it well.
Yeah, which is very rare for somebody to know where I'm from.
The A5. My aunt lives down the road. That's why I know it very well.
Exactly, the A5. How far away is that now? And then I moved to Nottingham, and so I spent the majority of my UK life in Nottingham. So.
Beautiful city, Nottingham.
Yeah, I love it. It's
I
gorgeous.
mean, and there was a story many years ago that Nottingham had a ratio of 3 women to 1 man.
I always
did you remember
get
that?
asked this question.
Yeah, did you?
Yes, everybody asks me this question. This actually comes from the war, because there's a lace market. It's very famous for lace making in Nottingham. So during the war, they were making the parachutes and all these kind of things in the war. So while the men had gone to war, the women had stayed in Nottingham to make the parachutes and whatever. So that ratio was right. And then obviously when they came back, it took a while for the ratio to balance out.
So it's true then, in theory?
In theory it's true, yes.
Wow. I thought it was a little wives' tale. Made up by an old wife. But the old wives were there already.
But it's still, I think they still like to keep it going because it brings all the stag parties in. And,
money,
exactly.
Tourism, etc. as well.
Exactly.
So Nottingham, if you don't know, is still it is part of the Midlands in the UK, in England, and it's a beautiful city. If you ever get the chance, go and see it. I actually remember doing the opening of the Christmas lights there at the town hall many years ago, and there was thousands of people, and it's a beautiful place. It is lovely, Nottingham. So Nottingham, what happened after that then?
So while I was in Nottingham, me and some friends, we decided to come travelling to Southeast Asia. Mm-hmm. So we packed our bags and we came here, and this was 2003. We travelled around, and we ended up spending most of our time in Thailand as a base and going to the countries surrounding Thailand. Mm-hmm. And that's when I fell in love with the place.
Thailand in general, not just Phuket?
Actually, I never came to Phuket during that trip because we were kind of backpackers and we wanted the quiet beach life, and people had said to me, don't go to Phuket because, it's busy and, package holidays and all this. So I didn't come to Phuket, and I spent 5 months in total in Thailand. Mm-hmm. And I didn't come to Phuket, and I kept going back on holidays in various places in Thailand, and I decided to come and live here in 2009, and I went to an island called Koh Lipe, which is right in the south, almost on the Malaysian border. But during the low season, they close. So I decided to come to Phuket to do a scuba diving course. Mm-hmm. I thought, okay, 2 weeks, I come in and then I'm going to get out again and go back to my little island. And I never left. It's all lies what they say about Phuket. It's a wonderful place.
You fell in love with it.
Absolutely.
And that was in 2009.
Yeah.
Can I just say then, somebody the other day, I was talking about, I've not been here that long actually, I've only been here a few months, and they were saying they were influenced by films like The Beach and etc., which obviously in 2003 it was a couple of years before or that particular area. Do you think things like that actually help tourism, etc., to bring people to places like here? You see the beautiful island and think, that's where I'll go backpacking. What made you want to come to Southeast Asia?
Actually, for me, it was a friend already had been to India, and he'd wanted to go to Southeast Asia, so that drove our decision. But of course, when we were planning it, we were watching movies like The Beach, we were reading books like The Beach, and getting our inspirations and thinking, oh wow, I want to go to these islands and stuff. So for sure, those programs, the movie and the book has
influenced you definitely.
Well, I wouldn't say me totally, but I think other people, and it's definitely brought tourism here.
So what was your job in the UK then?
I was a manager in a pharmaceutical software company.
Exciting then.
Yeah, it was great. I loved it.
Okay, so you obviously left that. I can see written down here that you were actually involved with diving, at Paddy's scuba diving instructor course, and that's what sort of got you involved with that. So why did you want to do that, and do you still do it?
Well, I was already a diver, so when I came here in 2003, I learned to scuba dive as I was in the region and surrounded by, you know, the wonderful marine life that's here. And so since then, I'd been always going on scuba diving holidays. And so when I decided to live here, I thought, okay, what can I do to support myself and, you know, begin to get a life here? And becoming a scuba diving instructor just seemed to be the perfect option, because it was something I love to do and I could make money at the same time. So
So that's what you did.
yeah, that's what I did. So I did that for 2 years, 1.5, 2 years. And yeah, that kind of then gave me the opportunity to meet people and to venture out into other areas that I enjoy doing and do the work that I do now.
Okay, cool. And we're going to talk a little bit about the work that you actually do now in the next little segment here on Phuket's Live 89.5. It's Phuket's Live 89.5 Lifestyle here with you through until 3 o'clock this afternoon, and 2 in the studio right now, because between 1 and 2 every weekday we invite someone in to have a little bit of a chinwag, and we just found out all about Kaye and where she's from in the UK, and actually what brought her to Thailand initially, and has been here since 2009.
Yes, that's correct.
2009. So tell us a little bit about what Kaye does these days then, because we've moved away from sort of the scuba diving instructor course and do it for leisure now. What are you up to these days?
So now my main focus is with Zumba fitness.
Zumba fitness, what's that all about then, to the uninitiated like me?
Okay, so Zumba, it's a Latin-inspired dance fitness. So it's just a workout for you to do and have fun and not think about that you're working out, but just get together and work your body, burn calories, lose weight, enjoy the music, party atmosphere with your friends.
You're selling it well, keep going.
Yeah, it's
good for you.
It's great for you, yeah. And it basically uses lots of different Latin rhythms, so salsa, merengue, cumbia, hip hop, reggaeton, so calypso. There's many different styles of music that's incorporated just in one class.
How long's it been going then, Zumba itself? Because I don't remember it.
It started around 2001.
Wow, as long as that then.
Yeah, and it started in Miami, actually, from a Colombian.
Of course it would do.
Yeah, exactly.
With all that kind of Latino music moving in.
Yeah, the Colombian guy, he was in Miami, and he wanted to do a new kind of workout. And so he decided to incorporate his Latin style into a workout program, and it became very popular, and it's really successful. And now Bito, his name is, and now him and the other Zumba instructors who developed the program, they're celebrities. They have concerts with thousands of people going.
Zumbering.
Yeah, Zumbering. Yeah,
same
it's crazy. And all the pop stars, they work with the Zumba team. They create the music, they go on the stage, so it's a huge affair.
But someone like me, who's got no rhythm at all, and I can tell you a story. Actually, we were trying to help a fitness centre open, and we were at the front, and we were starting them all off, and they said, look guys, you're so out of sync, out of coordination, can you move to the back because you're putting everybody else off? That's how bad we were. So I mean, sell it to me, because I like the idea, I like the fitness aspect of it. But what about someone like me who's a bit of a novice and wants to get involved with something like this?
We don't need to have rhythm, or you don't need to be able to know how to do the dances.
That's just as well then.
Yeah, it's really, I mean, I sometimes have people that come into my class and they don't follow anything that I do. They just go and
That'll
dance.
be me.
Yeah, it's fine. And that's what it's about. It's just about having fun and moving your body and having a party atmosphere. So, if you can't do the exact steps, then don't. Just do your own.
Are the steps easy?
Yeah, they are. Generally, like for example, Zumba salsa is not actually salsa as what you would do in a salsa class. It's broken down more into a fitness way of doing it. It's very simple. And of course, the first class that you go to, you're not going to know the steps, and that's going to be anything that you do. But if you come regularly, you're going to pick it up. The second, third class, you're going to already know and remember the music, remember the moves, remember the steps. So it's all pretty easy. It's not, a dance competition. You're not going to get a medal for the best salsa person in the class.
Get one for the worst, that'll be me. So, age group, I mean, you obviously have done this for quite a while and you've got different levels. Because we're talking about what you're doing now at the Laguna Summer Family Festival.
Yes.
You did it on a Tuesday and a Thursday.
That's right.
And it's free as well.
Yeah, it's free.
So this is the opportunity to jump in while you possibly
come and try it.
Have a little go yourself. So, I mean, you're getting all sorts of ages and people joining in?
Yeah, definitely. Actually, Laguna, the festival's been really wonderful for a big age group to get together. Last Thursday, for example, there was an older couple, maybe in their 70s, and they decided to come and give Zumba a try. And then there was, people at 30s, there were teenagers, and then there was also a little 2-year-old who was just dancing. So I had this whole range of generations in front of me doing Zumba, and everybody had a smile on their face. And that's it. Whenever you finish Zumba, you have a smile on your face, and it's really great.
Or it's exhaustion more than anything else.
No, not at all.
So we talked about Zumba as well. I mean, the word Zumba obviously says, wow, power.
Zumba.
Exactly. Zumba is the power side of it. Now, from your point of view, I mean, how did you get into this yourself? Was it from the fitness angle that you wanted to look at something different to do? Obviously, you're very enthusiastic and you get out there. But what I'm trying to say is it something that you can do with a partner? Is it something that you do on your own? For instance, as you said about salsa, you've got to have somebody with you. I mean, these moves sort of...
No, so it's not like you don't have to have a partner at all. It's the same as what you would do like an aerobic workout in a gym. So everybody stands by themselves, but you're together having a dance basically.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so if I want to go, then I can go down there. And do I need any attire to wear? Do I need like normal shoes? I mean, how do I use my bare feet? I'm just trying to say, if I went down, I'd be ending up in my disco shoes and my platforms, and they wouldn't work, would they? No,
not really. You still have to think of it. It is Zumba fitness, so you still have to think of it as an exercise. So it's better to wear a training shoe and fitness clothing that you are going to sweat.
Definitely,
which is a good thing.
Yeah.
That's the aim of it, to get your body working and to sweat. So yeah, bring a towel with you, bring some water, and yeah, training shoes are very good.
Okay, so this is happening every Tuesday and Thursday.
Yes, exactly.
And what
time?
5:30. 5:30.
Yes, 5:30 till 6:30.
So it's an hour session each time, and you make sure that they work. Are you a taskmaster? Do you make sure people keep moving?
I don't like to be, very...
You're a taskmaster, aren't you?
No.
Yes, you are. Yes, you are. All right, you keep moving at the back.
Oi.
Yeah.
I'm not very, how do I say, dictatorial,
Okay,
I'm not, I don't want to...
You want them to enjoy it, really.
Exactly, have fun, but as long as people are moving, I always try to offer encouragement for movement rather than making sure they're doing that step. So as long as they're moving, I'll smile at people and go, give them the thumbs up, and, that's what I want.
Okay. So we're having a little chat with Kaye. She's in the studio this afternoon here on Lifestyle through until 2 o'clock, and she's talking all about the Zumba, which she's involved with, and you can get involved with as well, every Tuesday and Thursday, 5:30 till 6:30, free at the Laguna Summer Family Festival. Steve here on Lifestyle through till 3, and then Jason here from 3 till 7 on Drive. Had Kaye in the studio talking all about Zumba. I've been checking out their Facebook page as well. Got to ask you the question, Noah, how did you actually get into Zumba yourself then?
Well, actually, I got into Zumba not really knowing much about it, like most people here in Phuket and Thailand. I'd seen many people talk about it on Facebook, and my friends back in the UK, and I saw that there was these DVDs, Zumba Fitness DVDs. So at the time, I just thought it was a DVD craze. How it is in England when they have the Christmas fitness DVD collection comes out.
The Jane Fonda collection.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So that's kind of my perception of it in the beginning. And then a lady that I know, she was doing Zumba with one of the instructors here in Phuket. There's only like 1 or 2 at the time. And she's been doing it for 6 months, and she said to me, why don't you come and join Zumba? It's fun. And I was like, okay, well, normally I like to go in the gym, and I'm a gym person rather than a group aerobic style person. So I was like, okay, well, let's try it. And yeah, it was something very different, very, I don't, like you said, I don't really like to be forced into exercise, or like someone.
You got to enjoy it, haven't you? I know that feeling. Yeah.
Someone's like going now and harder, push harder, 5 more seconds. Well, it just drives me crazy. You know, I know what I want for my body. I know how to work my body, so I do it that way. And then she then arranged for the regional instructor for Zumba instructor to come to Phuket to do instructor training. And so I just took the opportunity, and I was like, yeah, definitely. I really saw the potential of having something that appeals to many people, that they, you know, anybody can get fit, everyone can have fun. And if I like it, being a gym person and not an aerobic style person, then I'm sure other people are going to love it. And
that's what you've done.
Yeah, exactly. So
and you
spreading the
moved it on.
Zumba love.
Okay, well, give us some more details of how we can contact you. I mean, we've got the Facebook page open there as well. So Zumba Fitness Phuket, tell us a little bit more.
Okay, so Zumba Phuket is it's a collaboration of the Zumba fitness instructors on the island. So we work together and we do performances, events, and, you know, just to do something, a show, something a different style. And then we also provide classes across the island in different venues. And we work together just to make sure that, you know, we can provide Zumba in all the areas and build the classes together. And
so it's quite a big social thing as well.
Absolutely, yeah. People come together, and, you know, I've got the classes, for example, that I have at Manjai in the south. We have a great group of girls. They come together every time, and, you know, they socialise together and go out, and it's really a lot of fun.
So if this has really interested you, let me just tell you once again, it is free at the moment on a Tuesday and a Thursday, 5:30 to 6:30 at the Laguna Summer Family Festival. Part of what they've got going on there, which is just great in itself, the whole Summer Family Festival.
It's wonderful.
So if you want to join in with Kaye and the Zumba, that's happening then. And I believe you're going to be appearing at the IBAP Fair in September as well at Gym Salon. So you're going to be a busy lady.
Absolutely. So and we're going to do performance there. So we're going to do our Zumba show. So that'll be me and the other Zumba instructors, and we'll be on stage and giving a demonstration, but also, you know, a nice performance.
Okay.
So if you want to come down and see the performance, please come to the IBAP. Okay,
well, enjoy this afternoon. I know you've got to go now and get ready for later on the performance again at Laguna Summer Family Festival, exactly. 5:30 today.
I'll be there today, yes.
I won't
come down.
But maybe in the future. Kaye, it's been a pleasure speaking to us here.
Thank you, Steve.
Yeah, it's been good fun as well, and good luck with everything that is Zumba, especially at the Laguna Summer Family Festival.